Good morning everyone, welcome back to another video. In today's video we're going to be doing another chameleon paw test. In today's test I am going to be doing the paw by doing a flip cup instead of a swipe, and in the same painting I'm going to be trying silicone oil and dishwash liquid to see if they both work and what both of the cells look like. Before we get there, this painting is now dry and it turned out really pretty. It's got metallics in it, it's got some nice bright colors in it, and very happy with that. And then let's put that out the way. This painting, oh man, it is so pretty. I just love it. Absolutely love it. Love this painting. I love the colors. I love the clouding. It just turned out so pretty. Look at it. So they are now dry. I'm going to photograph them today and put them in my Etsy shop to go to their new forever home. Anyway, right, so we're going to be doing that painting. Like I said, it's another test. I want to get big cells. I really do. So again, I'm going to water down my paints to a thinner consistency and flip cup, like I said, flip cup. So come along and let's see what happens with this test piece. Come along. Okay, so I've mixed up some colors over here and I've watered them down slightly, and let me show you the consistency. They still leave a slight mound when you run the stick through them, but they are quite a bit thinner than what I would usually use. So now I am just going to layer these colors into a cup, and I think I'll do sort of 2 layers of each color. Okay, let me put my gloves on. Okay, so in this little container I've got some dishwash liquid mixed with some water, and then I've put some silicone oil in this one, and then I'm going to be using toothpicks today. So let's tilt this paint. Oh, I said a flip cup, didn't I? Oh, sorry. I'm not paying attention of what I am doing. Oh, goodness. So, I was fast asleep this morning, and my husband came in and he woke me up. And he said, come look. So, I get up, and there's a forestry right across the road from where I live, and for the past week and a half, they've been cutting down the trees because they're now, you know, at the right size, I guess. And the guy that was cutting these trees down, he's got this huge John Deere tractor type thing, a very fancy machine. And I mean, it cuts the trees and it cuts the logs down to size. It does everything. It's a very fancy machine. Well, the machine was on fire. Huge flames, clouds of smoke. So that's what I woke up to this morning, was this poor man standing in the street looking at his John Deere that's burning, waiting for the fire brigade to come. So yes, I was woken up too early this morning. And I mean, it's -1 degrees currently, -1 degrees. I could have stayed in bed longer, you know. I don't need to be here in the freezing cold caravan. Anyway, alright, so this has done its thing, so I'm just going to tilt it out like that. Catch it if I can. And we're just going to tilt this off. Because I just added water to the paint, there's bubbles in it, so let me just pop some bubbles. Okay, let's just tilt this off quickly. Oh, look how pretty that is just on its own. Okay. Just cover the edges quickly. Okay. Right, I don't need gloves on for this bit. There's a funny bird. I don't know if you can hear it. I've never heard that bird before. Okay, so like I said, I want to test both the silicone and the dishwash liquid on this painting. So I think we'll start with some silicone and we'll put some around this area. Okay, and then on this side of the painting, I hope you can see it there, sorry, and then this side of the painting I'll drop some dishwash liquid and then we'll see what the two do. The push pins at the bottom of the canvas are not very level. You can see it's all, the painting's all wobbly. Okay. Totally different cells. Okay. Let me show you what that's done quickly. So the silicone, this arm is so tight. The silicone has really made very pretty cells. Very pretty cells. The dishwash liquid, not as much. I mean, it's made cells, but they've made, yeah, they're not as pretty, you know. Definitely not as pretty as the silicone. The silicone, I think, is definitely working better. Definitely. Okay, so I'm going to be doing the rest of this painting just with silicone. Because, yeah, I mean, it's making cells, but they're just not very pretty cells. So I'm just going to randomly drop some silicone all over. And don't push too hard. Like I said, you don't want to push the toothpick right down through the canvas. We just want to just poke through the couple, top layer of paint, and that's about it. It looks like I'm pushing harder because the canvas is wobbly, but I'm really not pushing hard at all. Okay, I think that's about gonna do it. Well, that's very colorful. I like that. Pretty colors. I'm not gonna put more. So we're just gonna leave this now for a couple minutes at least to see what the cells do, how big they grow. Okay, so it's been a good couple minutes, and look at that. Look at that. Wow. These cells are so pretty. Look at these. Wow, they are so pretty. I'm so happy with this. So happy with this. Absolutely gorgeous. Look at that. So there we go. Yeah. So, I mean, you can use dishwash liquid. If you don't have silicone oil, you can use dishwash liquid. We saw it. It makes cells. The cells just look a little bit different. But they're still pretty. Those are the ones from the dishwash liquid. They look like flowers. And those are the ones from the silicone. So they do look different. But it's still, it's a, look at that. You can still get pretty designs from the dishwash liquid. So, you know what, you can use either, you can use both, like I did in this painting. And, yeah, play around, experiment. It's a lot of fun, isn't it? So there we go. Thank you, everybody, for joining me on the video. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.